What's up, copywriters? I'm talking to you. This applies to, I don't know, it really applies across the board, but I'm going to use language specific to copywriters here. Over the course of my copywriting career, I found that at any given time, it's usually one of three levers that I need to pull the lever to take my career and business to the next level or to achieve that next success that I'm looking for in my career and business, right? And so I wanted to talk to you about these three levers and kind of help you decide which of these three levers do you need to pull in order to take your career and business to the next level. So, what are these three levers? Okay, one is copywriting skill. If you don't have the skills to pay the bills, y'all, you're not going to succeed as a copywriter. I'm sorry, you can't sell sales through media, through words, and not be able to achieve sales through words, right? Copywriting is sales multiplied through media. And that media is scripted media in most cases. And that script, whether that script is presented as text on the page or whether that script is presented in various multimedia formats, that script needs to be good. It needs to get the attention of the audience. It needs to capture and hold their interest, right? Using the AIDA formula here. It needs to stimulate desire for whatever product or service you offer, and it needs to get them to take action. Right? And if you can't do that as a copywriter, you're gonna struggle, right? And so usually early career copywriters, especially, this is the biggest lever that you can pull is just get better at what you do, what you're selling. And taking this beyond copywriting, any value that you are selling to the market, increasing that value, making that a better offer for the market is the first lever that you need to pull, right? So if you're not providing value to the market, okay, you're going to struggle. But going back to the copywriting, just improve your copywriting skill. That's lever number one. Lever number two is effective use of time. I think a lot of times copywriters as creatives, a lot of us with ADHD, it's easy for us to waste a bunch of time. Adding on top of all of that, the infinite distraction potential of the internet and social media and all these things that can be activity masquerading as accomplishment, meaning you're out there, participating in a million forum posts and all of that, presumably to promote your business, but not necessarily to actually, get clients and grow your business. All of those distractions, all that ineffective use of your time, all the wasted time, all the procrastination, all of that can be a lever that you need to pull. Certainly has been at times in my life. And then the third lever, the one that's usually the easiest to point outwards and say, this is what I need because it's really obvious if you don't have it, is client acquisition, right? Getting clients, bringing clients through the door, right? Getting clients for the first time. And so you need to pull that lever. I need clients who are willing to pay me for my copywriting, right? And these three things together probably make up 95% of what is going to go into copywriter success. There's another 5% that's a whole bunch of X factors, right? But if you really want to focus on what you need to do to get to that next level, you might need to become a better copywriter. You might need to be more effective in your use of time. You might need to acquire more clients who will pay you, who will create opportunity for you to be a successful copywriter. So how do you become a better copywriter? There's really three ways to do it. Number one is study. It usually starts there. What have other people done to be good copywriters? What have other people done to be great copywriters? How have other people written copy that works? Right? So you study books, you study courses, you go through and you see what other people have done as a model so you can internalize that and model it yourself to then become that better copywriter. Number 2 is practice. Practice, practice, practice. The more you write and the more scrutiny you're able to put your copy under, the better you will become. And that scrutiny can be your own scrutiny. Oftentimes when we write it, it's easier to see it once it's come out versus when it's in our head. Also the scrutiny of a client giving you feedback. Also the scrutiny of the market giving you feedback, buying or not buying. That's the ultimate test as to whether or not copy is going to be effective, right? But all of this comes through practice and repetition. And then you can become a better copywriter through mentorship. Sometimes this involves clients. So I have worked for some of the best copywriters in the world, and I have gotten mentorship through working underneath some of the best copywriters in the world. Sometimes it's as short as, a couple peer reviews where they're there and they give very directed feedback. It's, what I try to replicate with my copy reviews. And sometimes it's more ongoing mentorship. And, that's like I've provided to many copywriters over the years through my own coaching, right? And so number 1 lever to pull, become a better copywriter, get better at the skill of copywriting. Number 2 lever to pull is to use your time more effectively. So one thing that you can do is time blocking. That is saying, I am going to work during this time window, and here's what I'm going to accomplish during this time window. It's proven effective time management is to say, I want to get this done during this period of time. You tend to work better by focusing on a goal like that than by just having open-ended goals. And it's not necessarily that you have to time block out your whole week. In fact, oftentimes that can, lead to this phenomenon called splitting, where as soon as you're off your schedule, you feel like your whole week is blown and you actually are less productive. You could just time block the next 25 minutes or the next 50 minutes, like I do with FocusMate, which is a tool that I use. You just log in and you schedule a 25-minute session with someone and you say, this is what I'm going to do during this time. What are you going to do? And then you just focus on it, right? And then closely tied to that is to do the one thing. You can really only do one thing at a time. Multitasking is a myth. So just focus on that one thing that you need to get done. And ironically, you're going to get a lot more things done by doing less at any given time. Just saying, what do I need to be doing right now in this moment, right? Eliminate distractions. Don't be logging into social media all the time. Turn off notifications on your phone. Do all the things, anything that can take your attention away from your main task, which is writing copy, helping clients get results. Eliminate those distractions and find accountability. This is where coaching can help. This is where having accountability partners can help. This is where having a service like FocusMate, where you log in and you're just accountable for this next task or this next 25 minutes or 50 minutes. All of these things can help, right? But use your time more effectively. Want to get more clients? Well, there's a few ways you can do it. Number 1, you can burn the boot leather. And, that's a metaphor as much as anything. But the whole point here is that you are going out and you are approaching clients kind of nonstop to get clients, right? And oftentimes at the beginning of our careers, that's what we need to do. We need to just approach until we have all the clients that we can manage. Another kind of parallel aspect to that is networking. The better connected you are, if you're good at what you do, if you get results, the more you're going to have clients who are just naturally finding you through networking type conversations. So if you are well known among your market, yeah, awesome. But you can also create client generation systems and intentionally put yourself, your name out into your market in front of all of your best customers. And so, for example, I'm doing training tomorrow on the unlimited client system for BTMSinsiders members. And this is a system designed to turn any and every potential client in your audience, in your market, into a customer first. and then give them an opportunity to ascend into becoming a high-paying client of yours. And that's typically what a lot of client generation systems look like. So you'll get somebody like Dan Kennedy, who's written, countless books on marketing. Well, one of the major things that he's doing with these countless books on marketing is that he is generating clients. He is putting the books out so that everybody interested in the topic of the book is going to buy the book because it's a very easy purchase. And then from there, they recognize him as an authority. They see how he gets the results that he gets, and they have knowledge of who he is. And they are more likely to become a client. The best clients will surface out of that. So, call to action for you at the end of this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this delivered to you. Ask yourself how you can use this, how you can apply this, which of these 3 levers is most relevant to you to take your career and business to the next level. And check out the link in the description to BTMSinsiders if you would like to get unlimited streaming access to my library of copywriting and marketing courses. That link is in the description. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, and I'll catch you again in the next episode. See you soon. Bye. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.